It's a new era for women's basketball.
With the first pick, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark.
She's only a rookie, but already a superstar, hoping to shoot the Fever to heights that haven't been reached in more than a decade.
Indiana has won the WNBA championship for the very first time.
There's a returning core of talent, hungry to return to the top.
The energy around the Fever right now in Indiana, around the squad, so super exciting.
It kind of goes to show how great this city could be behind women's basketball and where it could go for it. So I'm excited.
The anticipation for the new season is growing.
I'm excited just to go to that first game and see that place filled up. Waiting on that for 25 years.
It's time for Fever Rising, now on WRTV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brad Brown. The Indiana Fever are getting ready for their 25th anniversary season, and there are few opening weeks that have generated as much excitement as this one. Caitlin Clark's already changed the entire dynamic of the franchise. You have to go back to Peyton Manning's debut to recall this much buzz around a rookie here. And it's time to find out if the Fever's new 22 could become Indy's next 18.
I think there's always going to be that pressure whether I was making this decision or not, and it's something that I kind of embrace. I'm very lucky to be in this position.
Caitlin Clark was already arguably the biggest star in women's basketball before she made the announcement to go pro. But in the weeks that followed, her career rocketed into the stratosphere.
How will she go for history?
More than 40 career records broken, a Big Ten championship, and another trip to the national title game for the Iowa Hawkeyes. What's impressed you most about what she's done beyond the basketball, but how she's handled everything else so well?
Well, just what you said, Brad, is that she's handled everything. And I mean, it's been everything thrown at her this year, from unbelievable media attention to filming national commercials to, taking our team to a national championship game. So I think it's what surprises me is her maturity. I mean, she's only 22 years old, and her maturity is absolutely amazing.
All of it leading to draft night, when the Indiana Fever found themselves in position to change the entire future of the franchise. I've heard from so many people that you're a perfect fit in all of this. How do you see that being the perfect fit?
Yeah, I think they definitely had a need for somebody at the point guard spot, somebody that can score the ball, somebody that can pass. But also, I think just my charisma, my love for the game of basketball. I think bringing that to Indianapolis, getting the fans excited and coming to cheer us on every single night is going to be the best part of it all.
But what has made Caitlin Clark more than just a great basketball player? She's now a star on a level that has been reached by very few before their first professional game.
She just doesn't blink. She's the same person just from hearing her relatives and her teammates, and got to meet her coaches a minute ago. She's the same person she's always been, and that tells you a lot. I think that'll continue. Obviously, exciting to have her in Indianapolis.
Peyton Manning was in a similar spotlight upon his #1 draft pick by the Colts back in 1998.
Look, this is a great sports town, and I realized that when I first got here. I think Caitlin felt that when she got here a couple weeks ago after the draft. And so they will rally around her and this team, and you can hear that right now.
ESPN's Holly Rowe has seen Caitlin's story play out from the very beginning. Holly has a wide perspective from decades of covering women's basketball. What's impressed you most about how she's handled everything that's not basketball about her story?
I cannot believe how Caitlin has been able to navigate the eyeballs and the pressure. I mean, even here tonight, there's all these people in their 22 jerseys here to see her. And in the very biggest moments of her life, she keeps performing. She keeps hitting the shots.
And now comes the pressure for Clark to live up to these lofty expectations. She's proven to be up to the task all along the way. And now the time has come to take this next big step.
I just love the game. I love being around it. I love watching it, and I think that's helped me, learn more than anything.
Iowa's game set viewership and attendance records up and down the schedule over the past 2 years. We're expecting much the same as her first WNBA season gets underway. The work has been intense over the past couple of weeks. Now the Fever have their 2024 roster in place, and they're ready to see if this team can take some more strides forward. Caitlin will be the brightest spotlight for the Fever this season, but up and down the lineup, there is a lot of talent, both new and returning. Let's get a look at the rest of the prospective starting five. That includes last year's #1 overall pick, Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah had a very good first season in the league, claiming the WNBA's Rookie of the Year honor. 14.5 points and more than 8 rebounds per game average. She started all 40 games in 2023, and she was named an All-Star. Aaliyah's got a lot of potential to prosper with the Fever's new look lineup.
I think we've just did a great job of welcoming her, welcoming all the other rookies here, just being able to continue to play together. I'm glad we got to experience that against Dallas, so we get a feel for each other's games, especially in-game situations, and so it's been really great.
What have you felt has been the most progress here these last couple days?
Definitely our defense. I think that was some things that we focused on, our rotations, but also just being able to execute, especially in the half court.
Erica Wheeler is the most experienced on the Fever roster, entering her 9th year in the league. Wheeler and Clark have been side by side through this preseason. Erica admits taking on a big sister role on this team, and she'll be leaned on a bit more to start the season as Kelsey Mitchell comes back from an injury. Wheeler's had a great first impression on the addition of Caitlin Clark.
She's one of the biggest players in the world right now, and she don't act like that. She's just like, help me. In any way you can. It's definitely in a sweet way. It's no ego at all. She's not selfish. You can tell she wants to be here and she wants everybody around. So it's just welcoming to me because she's a high caliber player, but her actions is not selfish at all. She wants to learn. She wants to be a family.
Melissa Smith is the Fever's leading scorer from last season, and she's already shown in this preseason that she can keep that going. She had 21 to lead the Fever in last Thursday's win. Smith's versatility is something that will be the benchmark for the Fever this season. So many players that can score from all over the floor. Melissa's ready to ride the energy that the Pacers have brought into May as well.
It's fun being here. It's fun just walking around, seeing posters of us again, and, just the men doing what they do, and then we're going to do what we do, and it's a fun environment to be in.
And Christy Wallace filled that 5th starting spot in the preseason, a steady presence off the bench last year. Wallace was Indiana's top 3-point shooter. Quickness and defense, both a solid part of her game. Christy's return to action with the Fever came after nearly 3 years missed due to a knee injury. She's ready to ramp it up in the season ahead.
The gratitude is massive. To go through a journey with so much injury and setback, and to come out the other end and to be here is just such a privilege, and I'm just so grateful for the opportunity. So every day I'm very grateful to be here and grateful to be around great people too. That's the big thing for me.
And here are the rest of the women to fill out the Fever's opening week roster. Kelsey Mitchell still rehabbing an injury. Katie Lou Samuelson will be a key addition as well. Grace Berger and Victoria Saxton are back for their 2nd season each. Temi Fagbenle was the UK's top player in the British League last season. Great addition to the interior. And Celeste Taylor was this spring's 2nd-round draft pick. She will suit up this week for her WNBA rookie campaign. With the growing popularity of the league, they are now making a big change to address players' safety. This month, the league's commissioner announced all 12 teams will start using charter planes for away games. WRTV's Jessica Grundling spoke with Fever players about the significance of this move.
I tell you this much. I feel bad for our rookies.
Just last week, questions to Indiana Fever players on navigating travel and flying commercial.
Hopefully it changes in the near future, but for now, that's just what it is.
Hopefully, they might bring a PJ in here.
This video of Caitlin Clark and the Fever walking through the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport on the way to play a game against the Wings, giving a glimpse into what travel has been like.
I was on the aisle and she was on the window.
I think you just have to be aware of, where you are, and, we travel with security, which is nice, and it's just different, obviously, from college. You go, you can just put your bag on the plane and hop on the plane and then you're off, but you're waiting at baggage claim. You got to go through the normal security with everybody else.
And now that change Clark talked about earlier is here, and the Fever will be flying on that private jet. Fever head coach Christy Sides saying she texted her team after the news hit.
This is what they deserve. They deserve this, and it changes everything.
Sides says it changes their rest, their rehab, and makes it easier getting back home when they have to practice.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You play your game, you get back on that plane, and you get to sleep in your own bed.
The one thing they'll be missing out on, though?
I sleep on planes. I get my miles. I don't know. I guess I got to book some extra flights.
That's what we said in the locker room. It's those airline miles, no free trips anymore.
But all joking aside, this is a big step forward. Last year, the league started offering charters for the playoffs and back-to-back games. Now the WNBA is committing $50 million over the next 2 years to provide full-time charter flight service. It's something players have been asking for years, saying it's necessary for their safety and to properly rest up before games. With a growth in popularity and more eyes on the league thanks to rookies like Clark, players are finally getting what they asked for.
I can't wait to however many years down the line and we can be the ones that are like, back when we played, we flew commercial flights. So this is just a really, really good moment for us, for our league.
In Indianapolis, Jessica Grunling, WRTV.
Those charter flights are already off the ground for this first week of the season. A look at the Fever's trip to Connecticut. The timing is great for the team as well. 5 of their first 7 are on the road, all of those before Memorial Day, in a busy stretch to open the schedule.
Next on Fever Rising.
She's really inspiring. She's my idol. And maybe when I grow up, I'll take her number.
We hear from kids and what excites them the most about Caitlin Clark and the new look Indiana Fever. Plus, motherhood and the WNBA. How one Fever player balances being a new mom while playing basketball at the highest level.
The very first time the 2024 WNBA Draft's #1 overall pick here to Indianapolis. Please welcome Caitlin Clark.
She's really inspiring. She's my idol. And maybe when I grow up, I'll take her number.
It's really exciting to see how she plays, and you learn a lot of moves because of her.
She's a part of the team now, and she's their shooter now.
The biggest thing is just continue to be yourself. I think that was the biggest thing when I was growing up. My parents allowed me to have a lot of confidence in myself. They never told me I couldn't accomplish anything. I grew up playing basketball with the boys, and to me, I never thought that was different or weird. It was just what I did. I went out there, I competed hard. I feel like that's a lot of the reason I am who I am today is, I had this constant confidence in myself, and I feel like that's a thing a lot of young girls struggle with today.
The Fever are inspiring a new generation of young basketball players, but this 8-month-old child will get a close-up look at professional basketball. That's because her mom is Fever forward Katie Lou Samuelson. Our Amber Grigley talked with Katie Lou about life as a mother and a professional athlete. She wants to show women that they can have it all.
Number 33, Katie Lou Samuelson.
There's never the right timing. The right timing is when it is, and everything will work out how it is, especially as an athlete.
Being a professional athlete comes with its fair share of obstacles. And for women, those hurdles sometimes require sacrifice.
I knew that I was going to have to miss a season, and I knew that that was going to be a big thing in my career, but it didn't change, what my goals were. It was more like, okay, I have to sit this season out, but then I'll be back. And it was never a doubt in my mind that I could make it back to where I was.
Katie Lou Samuelson was the 4th overall draft pick for the Chicago Sky in 2019. The UConn star went on to sign with the Los Angeles Sparks in 2022, the last season she played before life took an incredible turn.
My husband and I, we've always wanted to have kids. We didn't know when, but just with the timing and everything, this moment kind of chose us.
Katie Lou and her husband tied the knot in April 2023 and welcomed Aaliyah Kennedy in August.
It just, was God's timing, and this was our plan too that we were supposed to have, and it's been the best thing in my life.
Most women take maternity leave, but after missing a season, Katie Lou had to get back to work.
I've had injuries before, I've come back, but this was just different. It was kind of coming back and starting from ground zero of taking care of myself. Your body changes, adjusting to your new normal of yourself as an individual. So getting back definitely was a process. It was hard.
A hard climb back to the top and the Indiana Fever, nearly 6 months after her daughter was born.
I didn't know what we were going to have to do with her when she hurt herself in warm-ups the other day, and she did get to play because she was so ready. She was so excited. She's just trying to get back, to where she was a couple years ago. She was feeling good.
It's definitely a good perspective coming into training camp this year. I finished practice, and I got to go home and I get to hang out with my baby girl, and like there's nothing better in the world than that.
Katie Lou says becoming a mother can weigh heavy on professional athletes. But she hopes her comeback provides comfort to other women, that you can truly score big as both.
It's been empowering to become a mother and to still be a basketball player, WNBA player, because I had to decide that this is something that I wanted to do specifically. I wanted to get back on the court for myself. I'm very proud of myself, and I know for other women around the world, like, you can do anything. You know, we're pretty badass.
I'm Amber Grigley, WRTV.
Samuelson says seeing her 8-month-old around so many strong women is the best thing a mom could ask for. She says it took her some time to get used to hearing her teammate Aaliyah Boston's name and not jump into mommy mode. We're introducing you to a woman who will soon take over one of the top front office positions at Pacers Sports and Entertainment. Mel Raines will be promoted to CEO in June. WRTV's Griffin Gonzalez finds out the impact Raines not only wants to have on the Pacers and Fever, but also to girls and women across Indiana.
CEO of Pacers, was that on the radar at all? Did you see that coming, or is it just one of those things you picked up over time?
It was not on the radar. I'm certainly being given an opportunity that I don't take for granted and I don't take lightly.
Pacers Sports and Entertainment Chief Operating Officer Mel Raines is gearing up to become the team's new CEO. But her fingerprints are already all over the Circle City.
Indianapolis in particular is such a unique community that I'm so proud to be a part of. It's people come together in a way that you don't see in other places for the greater good.
As an advisor to numerous elected officials, Raines was thriving. But then she says she got the opportunity to help Indy make its mark.
I was lucky enough to get a job on the 2012 Super Bowl host committee. I moved back in 2009 for that and was the fourth employee, and so really saw it from the very beginning all the way through.
In 2015, that love for sports became an occupation as she joined Pacers Sports and Entertainment.
When the opportunity presented itself, I thought, well, this is going to help me establish myself back in my home state and show them what I can do, and I was lucky enough that that was the case.
Female executives in the NBA have been few and far in between, but Mel hopes it will become a new standard.
The more often it happens and the more normalized it becomes, certainly the better. It was my hope that when the promotion was announced that it had more to do with my background and somebody retiring after 40 years, which is a huge accomplishment, than that a woman was taking the job. I don't take lightly the burden that I have to make sure that this goes well for all the women in the company.
Mel has taken the reins on building opportunities for women in sports, and the new head of Pacers Sports and Entertainment, well, she's just getting started.
I'm going to do my best to show all of them that this is what they should and could want to be at some point in their career, and that when they do, hopefully when they get into the room, there's half of the women, at least, or half the people they see in that room are also going to be women. You know, it's a 50-50 split. That would be fantastic.
In Indianapolis, Griffin Gonzalez, WRTV.
Raines details her plans and the Fever's plans further with Griffin in the full 12-minute interview. That part of the story continues on our website, WRTV.com, and the WRTV app. Gainbridge Fieldhouse has seen some great changes over the past 3+ years, and they'll all be on display during games this season. The upper decks of the Fieldhouse are open again as ticket demand has soared. Many home games at or near capacity already. We're expecting more than triple the average crowds of last season. And 3 WNBA teams have decided to move their home games against the Fever to bigger arenas as road crowds are eager to see Caitlin Clark. That includes the Los Angeles Sparks, the Las Vegas Aces, and the Washington Mystics.
First team that I've been involved with where you have so much youth, and it's awesome because you can mold them.
As a player, she was a Fever fan favorite. Now Tully Bevilacqua is back to help the Fever rebuild in 2024. There's another familiar face back on the Indiana Fever bench this season. Tully Bevilacqua is back as an assistant coach for 2024. Tully played 6 seasons with the Fever from 2005 to 2010. The Fever went to the playoffs every year that Bevilacqua was here, and all the way to the finals in 2009. She's more than a decade removed from playing, but Tully told me earlier this week it was time to get back to the game she loves.
You know, it's great to be back. I actually live here in Indiana when I'm not going outside of the state for basketball roles and stuff. So my goal was to come back here and kind of get back into the Indiana Fever mix, because I feel like this is where my home is.
Yeah.
So, look, I'm still giving. I feel like I've still got more to give, and I think that's what drives me to still be involved with the game. And, you know, it's just, you can never take the basketball out of you when it's been your life for, you know, since you're a little tacker, you know, running around on the outside courts in my hometown of Meriden in Australia. You know, it's in my veins.
Tully was a WNBA champ as a player with Seattle in 2004. That team will mark its 20th anniversary later this season. Well, Caitlin Clark is new to the Indy area, and the city of Noblesville is making a big pitch to get the Fever rookie to live there. Jessica Grunling has more on the social media push by the mayor and his residents.
Well, Mayor Jensen started his social media push even weeks before Caitlin Clark was officially drafted. But now that she's here, we came out to Noblesville to ask residents, why should Caitlin Clark live here?
The community and the people.
Barbara and David Bridges have lived in Noblesville for 26 years.
They're so friendly and welcoming.
I love the neighborhoods.
Scott Sable works at Sid's Bar downtown.
I love the small town atmosphere, but you also get a lot of the extra perks because we're so close to Indianapolis.
And it's for many of these reasons that the city of Noblesville thinks it's the perfect fit for the newest member of the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark.
We are everyone's hometown, and so we want her to experience that, and we think that she'd be a great asset to the community, but more importantly, I think the community would be a great asset to her career.
On X, formerly known as Twitter, is this account dedicated to grabbing Clark's attention. It's called Welcome Home Caitlin.
Oh, I would love that. I would love that. I would love that. She is one of the greatest women basketball players of all time.
The page includes suggestions on where to live, and it notes the N on her jacket during her SNL appearance. Adding their own touches to it, what did it really stand for?
I believe in signs.
Mayor Jensen even putting out his cell phone number for her.
I'm just going to throw it out there, let her know that the mayor of the 9th largest city in the state of Indiana is here and ready to take her on a tour of the city.
But no matter where she ends up living, everyone can agree her impact will be felt far and wide.
I really think that now that Caitlin Clark's here, as much media exposure as she's had and how great she's been in college, I think the Fever are just going to kill it, and they're going to get so many more fans just because of her.
I think it's great for the Hoosier State, and so I was like, we're gonna take advantage of this and tell our story a little bit better too.
In Noblesville, Jessica Grunling, WRTV.
Caitlin is beginning her time with the Fever as a hotel resident, a temporary setup for sure. She's hoping to get moved into something of a proper home in the near future. Caitlin is officially a college graduate as well. The rookie could not attend her commencement at the University of Iowa, so her Fever teammates surprised her with a certificate of graduation before the start of the regular season. Congrats to Caitlin. You can watch the Fever right here on WRTV. Indiana at New York to face the Liberty. It's on Saturday. Coverage starts at 1 p.m. We'll have another Fever game on ABC coming up in August. 36 of the team's 40 games are on national TV this season. Well, thanks for joining us for Fever Rising, this WRTV special. For our crew at WRTV, I'm Brad Brown. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the season. Go Fever. We'll see you soon.